Hey guys, it's the first part of the Dream Team. So I'm going to be completely honest with you. I am the founder of Front Office Rocks, and I travel around the country. I speak, I talk with dental teams, and I sit down and film as many videos as I can when I'm at my house and my home office to film. So you're not going to see a lot of costume changes and new backgrounds, because I'm just knocking out these videos because I just want to make sure they get to you. So I have filmed these videos on the same day, and I hope that you totally understand. But here's the first topic that I want to talk about with building a dream team, and it's really about the leader. So doctors, when they went to dental school, if you're a doctor watching this or you're a team member watching this, just so you know, doctors didn't go to dental school necessarily because they wanted to manage staff and deal with team issues and deal with overhead and pay bills. Like, dentists went to dental school because they wanted to help patients. They maybe liked the clinical aspect or the tools or the hours or the idea of being there to help people save teeth, which is amazing, right? That's really what we want our dentists to do and be. However, in order to be a dentist and help patients, you've got to have a place to do it. And if you have a practice and you're the owner doctor, now you've got teams and overhead, and you got to pay bills, and you have to do payroll, and you have to deal with time off and team members not getting along and all of that. And it's kind of part of the job, right? But it's not part of the job that they trained the dentist to handle in dental school. They sent them off in the world, said, you're a dentist, have fun, be a dentist, good luck, you're on your own. So now the issue isn't usually around dentistry. One of the biggest issues when it comes to building a dream team is having the right leadership, having the right understanding of what a leader is. So my suggestion is, if you are trying to build a dream team, to do read some books, do some studying, watch some videos, go to YouTube. What makes a good leader? If you are trying to build a dream team, maybe if you're the dentist or you're the team working on this together, have a discussion around, what does a leader look like? A leader is usually somebody who motivates others. A leader is somebody who tries to elevate people. A good leader is somebody that says we and not I. A good leader is has open communication and wants to help others do better. A good leader is somebody that the team can look up to. Many times dentists aren't good at this, maybe because of personality, or don't want to do it, or have enough other things to deal with, that at the end of the day, when it's time to get done for the day, you're like, oh, I don't have the motivation or time to do this. But really, my thought is if you want to build a dream team, this is probably more important. Learning, growing, becoming a great leader is more important, or as important as your clinical skills. As you grow, hopefully you're doing better clinically. Hopefully patients, of course, are coming to you and getting more treatment done. Your team's got to grow. The bigger your team grows, the bigger your practice grows, the bigger your leadership ability needs to grow. You need to improve on leadership as everything else improves in your life. So my suggestion is, maybe sit down as a team or with your team and say, hey, what do you see as a good leader? What are some traits a good leader would have? What would you think would be better for me to be as a leader? What can I do for you guys? I know that I see many times with dentists, the number one issue that dentists have when it comes to leadership is they don't communicate enough. They don't talk enough. You've got stuff going on in your brain. You've got goals. You've got ideas of what the perfect practice looks like. You've got this idea of what team members should be doing or how patients should be taken care of, but you're not telling your team that. You're telling other dentists, you're coming to me at conferences and saying, I just wish my team would do this. I just wish my team would do that. But you're not actually talking to your team. You're also not giving your team feedback, both good and bad. Your team wants to know, how are we doing? Are we doing a good job? How could we improve? Take the time to communicate with your team. Take the time to let them know how they're doing, good and bad. Your team, if they're good, which we're going to talk about in the next video, They're there to help you and they want to help you. So let them help you. But you really need to communicate with them, and they can't read your mind. They don't know necessarily, what a perfect practice looks like for you, what a dream team looks like for you, what goals you're trying to achieve. I mean, many offices I talk to, they don't even know why the dentist, open their practice or what their goals are for their practice. They go to work, they clock in, they do the best they can, and they go home. So the first step to building a dream team, in my mind, is to improve yourself as a leader. I know I'm going through it with Front Office Rocks. When I started Front Office Rocks, it was me. And now it's grown to a team of 12, and we have events, and we have clients, and we have customer service team, and I have a marketing team, and I have a sales team. And I've had to improve on my own for myself to be a better leader, because I know how to run a dental office, but I don't know how to run this international online training website. And I've had to learn how to be a better leader and how to communicate better, how to delegate better, how to manage better, how to be clearer with directions, how to motivate my team, and how to make sure, and I think this is the biggest factor, is my team knows I have their back because they have mine. And I think you, dentists, if you really want to build a dream team, then you need to make sure you have your team's back. Make sure that you're there to support them, that you know what they want to do, their goals, that they know that they can come to you at any point and talk to you about things going on. Be open to that. If a leader is somebody that somebody can look up to and want to strive to help, you need to be there for them. So my first suggestion is building a dream team is really to be a better leader. I personally am not plugging any specific groups. There's a lot of great ones out there, but I've joined an advisory board group that I meet with once a month. I go to them, we talk about issues. I've grown meeting with other people who are like-minded. I've gone to conferences. I'm taking my whole management team to a non-dental leadership conference because I need my management team to grow and improve, and I think a lot of dentists could really benefit from that. So many times we look in the dental community for things, which is great, but again, we're not talking about clinical training here. We're talking about leadership training. So my first suggestion to building a dream team is really to look in the mirror and look at your leadership style, look at your management team. Are your office managers, are you looking to have multiple locations? Are your lead assistants and your lead hygienists getting the leadership training they need? That's going to be the first step to building an amazing dental dream team. So make sure you subscribe again. I'm going to talk next about the team, and I want to make sure every time we get a new video out that you are updated. And again, also put comments, please, in here to let me know what else you want to talk about, because I hope to continue this to be a resource for you and your team. So thanks, guys. There's the first step, in my opinion, to building a dream team.